Good evening, ladies, and welcome to season 2. Yes, we made it. Welcome to Wine and Wisdom, honey. It is time to sip, to savor, and to elevate your mind. Get your wine, baby. I got mine, and we got to get this started, honey. Today's topic, this evening's topic, is undervalued brilliance. Think about that. Undervalued brilliance. Women who underestimate their remarkable achievements. Hello, somebody, let me raise my hand on that, because I have definitely been one of those women that will underestimate how awesome I am because of so many reasons. And I think it has a lot to do with how we feel about ourselves, right? And the images and the messages and the things that we take in. And so tonight, I'm going to give y'all a word on this, okay? Now, if what I share with you tonight resonates with you, if you already snapping and ringing a bell like, yes, I want to know what you got to say, I want to make sure that we connect beyond the podcast tonight. Let's make sure we connect with each other. So I will invite you to jump on my Ignite Your Power call, which I will put up in the comments above. And so you'll be able to find that call and click that link. But this is for high achieving career women who are ready to walk into the office with their purpose. These ladies are tired of being skeptical of who they are and where they are. They want to walk in the room seamlessly showcasing, okay, their expertise and fearlessly demanding the recognition that they deserve. And that's what I'm trying to do every single day, ladies. So y'all ready to come with me? All right, let's get ready to go. Now, for those of you who do not know me, you just met me, you're like, who is this woman? I am Dr. Carlia East. I'm an empowerment coach, clinician, powerhouse woman, and overall unapologetic badass. Google me, honey. I do not apologize for who I am. I've been in this game for 20 years. I've been serving and helping women all over the country empower themselves, become balanced, stop imposturing, right? Balance that love and that light and that relationship with themselves, but also I can have a boo too on the side, right? I can have a husband or a wife too. That's what this is about. And so my job is to help women design their powerhouse blueprints so that you can walk in every room feeling empowered about who you are. And this Wine and Wisdom podcast is just an extension of that and an opportunity for us to sip, savor, and elevate our minds. So let's get into it. Now, today, I want to talk about Denise, right? So Denise is a client that I've been working with for a minute, and I just want to share her story because this is a woman that definitely undervalued her brilliance and underestimated how amazing she really is. Now, Denise is a successful career woman. She's, a high achieving boss lady in her field. She's in leadership skills. She's constantly getting compliments and praise from her colleagues and from her supervisors and superiors, letting her know that she's a great team lead. She's great and strategic. She's principled, she's valued, and she just overall is able to get shit done, right? So she is a boss woman all up and down. But often she deflects those comments. Often she deflects them. She will play it. She'll downplay it. She'll say, well, my team worked on it with me, so they deserve just as much as the credit as I do. Or, well, it's just my job. This is something I'm just supposed to be doing, right? How many of y'all have done that? How many of you have been given a compliment? Someone told you were awesome. Someone told you rocked it and you downplayed it, or you dismissed it, or you minimized it as that's just my job, or it's no big deal, or with somebody I didn't do it by myself, girl. Like how many times do we do that? How many times have you avoided the compliment, and why? Right? Why are we avoiding it? Now that's what we're getting ready to get into. Why are we avoiding that compliment? Why do we do that? The fact is that we downplay your accomplishments because you've bought into society's expectations and ideologies of what success is for you, right? And what that looks like. So when you think about the lessons that we're taught as children, as little girls, right? What are we taught to do? Be seen and not heard, right? Right? Be ladylike, be sweet, be kind. We're not taught to be loud and proud and boisterous and empowered, right? Now we're teaching those lessons, right? Now we're teaching those lessons. But those of us that are in like our 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s and higher, guess what? We didn't get that lesson. Not like that. We've grown into our empowerment. And I'm going to testify and be like, yeah, I'm one of those chicks that's done that. Okay? Think about that. Think about when you grew into being empowered. Think about if you're still trying to be empowered. Think about that. Yeah, you might want to take a sip on that one, okay? But that's what this journey is about, ladies. That's why I'm here. We aren't taught to turn up, to celebrate, right? That's not the lessons we were taught, because then that would be us boasting, right? That would mean that we were bragging, that we were doing the most. Let me tell y'all something. You are not by yourselves in any of this. Those are all tactics to control you and keep you at their baseline, right? And who is the they? The theys that you're going to learn about, what I say they, is anybody that's not about your greatness. Those are all the theys. Mamas are theys, daddies are theys, aunties are theys, friends and families are theys, co-workers are theys, boo thing is a they when they don't act right, right? If you're not supporting me, where are we? That's all I'm saying. But listen, you're not by yourself. I've done these things over and over and over again. Trust me, I get it. And what else have I done? I've done self-help books. You've done self-help books. You listen to multiple podcasts. You've maybe gone, to trainings on how to be, a team player, how to build your self-esteem, or you're listening to audiobooks. Listen, we've done all of those things, and all those things are great. Like, those are necessary tools. Listen, there is no shade on any of those things. Those are amazing. I recommend those things. I offer those, but that's not just it. There's more. In order for you to start celebrating, y'all ready? Come to Nugget now. In order for you to start celebrating your greatness and valuing your accomplishments, you must challenge your negative thoughts. Hear me again, write this down. Challenge your negative thoughts. Think about how many times your mind goes to a negative space. Think about how many times you're up against something, or you have an opportunity, right? You see it as an obstacle, it's an opportunity. And you automatically begin to default into negative thinking. You automatically begin to downplay what your accomplishments can be. You've got to start challenging those thoughts, right? Challenge them, call them out, question them. Just like you wouldn't let somebody else just walk up on the street and challenge you. So why are you letting you do it to you? You get what I'm saying? Check yourself, right? Ask yourself for the evidence that supports that you're not the negative thought processes that you're having right now. Like, fight against the negative. I get that we're, advancing and fighting against the narrative outside, but the biggest battle that we have is the narrative inside, right? We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with the negative and reframing it to paint a positive picture. So that's it. Like, all those other things are great, but if you're not challenging your negative thoughts, they're going to stay repetitive all the time, and you'll never be able to get rid of them. So listen, I know I just read some of y'all today, and it's okay. Sometimes we need a good read and we need a good understanding. But listen, if you're vibing with me and you get what I'm saying right now, you've been taking notes, I still want to offer you guys that opportunity to jump on my Ignite Your Power call, because that was just stage one. That was just step one to how you can start showing up, right? That's just step one to how you can start celebrating your accomplishments, stepping in your power, and no longer underestimating how remarkable you are and how amazing you are. So I do want to invite you guys to jump on this call with me, because in this call, you're going to gain some pure clarity. We're going to banish self-doubt, okay, and unleash your full potential, which we've been knocking on it, like you've been chiseling away, but it's some other stuff that you still got to get out, right? We need to master the art of confident communication, meaning I said what I said and I meant what I said, and wait for a response, right? We need to be able to stand firm in the shoes and the decisions that we make and not be swayed by other people. But how do we do that, right? How do I stand firm in that, right? Also, cultivate the success mindset where no matter where I go, I'm going to propel forward. No matter where I go, I'm going to be amazing because it's me. Okay? Like, no conceit, because it's me. Listen, if any of this makes sense, all right, we're going to explore all of that on my Ignite Your Power call. And then that way you can have like a solid plan. Now, granted, if you decide not to work with me further than that, right? If you jump on the call, you're like, nope, that ain't my vibe. That's cool. But if it is, I'll let you know at that time. We can discuss that. We'll explore that then. This is just about you realizing that you can get a plan in place. Okay. Now, the link for my call is above, right, in the comments. I'm point up, okay, above in the comments. So make sure you check that out. But as always, it has been a blast. I am so excited. This podcast has been something that I've created and formatted. I'm changing and switching it up, and I hope you guys love it. I love sharing the wine and the wisdom. Please don't forget to like, share and follow Dr. E Speaks. That's super important. Share this with other women who need it. Till next time, continue to embrace your individuality and unapologetic authenticity. Bye, ladies.